I had a way then, losing it all on my own. I had a heart then, but the queen has been overthrown. And I am not.
Hey there, this is gonna be my second tutorial that I've done so far. Today's look is gonna be similar to last time in regards that it's a smoky eye, but this time we're gonna use browns, a little gold, and really emphasize the eye, the shape of the eye, just make it really sexy and alluring without having to add a lot of color. This is just gonna use my finger to apply my my primer. I'm gonna use MAC's Paint Pot. This is Painterly. And I'm just literally just gonna pat it right on my eye. I'm gonna stay within the lower portion of the eye. Only because I really like to keep the top part clean and just add anything to that later. Next, I'm gonna use a few shades out of my MAC palette. I'm going to start with, I'm just gonna plop it right out of here so it'd be easier instead of. This is the shade here. It's a warm color. It's really light, very light. It's a matte shade. It's saddle. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, soft brown. Got a little ahead of myself. Saddle's next. So it's soft brown, and I'm going to take my 217 brush, MAC 217 brush. I'm just going to start by applying the shadow, that soft brown, on the outside of the lid. I'm just gonna go back and forth. This really does not have to be perfect, which is great, especially for those that are watching this that consider themselves a novice in the makeup game. And I'm just gonna take it on up just because it's a great shade to contour your eye with because it is light and it is that matte color. I'm gonna take that same color, same brush, and just pop it under the eye. It's gonna add a little dimension to the eye again and just make the eyes look bigger. I know you might be thinking, oh my god, you're gonna look like you have a black eye. No, it's okay. I won't look like anyone punched me. This is great for people that have smaller eyes. Just be really careful when you do this because you don't want it to look like your eyes are too dark underneath. So don't jump into a heavy dark color. So next I am actually going to use that shade Saddle. Great color as well. Again, it's another matte shade from MAC. And I'm just going to take that and put that on the outside corner of the eye again. Just going in a little arch, almost like a little half moon, just rocking it back and forth in between the eye socket. So it's really easy to do that. Like on my last tutorial, I said to hold it like I would a chopstick, taking your pointer finger, thumb, pinching it, and then your middle finger, just hold it right under there, and you can make sure it's really loose, movable, because you want to have light hands. You don't want to be heavy at all. Some people, for that very reason, like to hold them at the end towards the brush, but if you have a light hand, it's perfectly fine. But just never hold it like you're actually holding a pencil because you will get really heavy strokes off of that. So light is right. And then next I am going to take an amazing product by Giorgio Armani. They killed the fashion industry and then had to come along and create something incredible like this to just knock the makeup industry out the water too, right? This is Eyes to Kill, and it does just that. In Noka number 5. It's a bronze, true bronze shade. It's beautiful. Of course it's beautiful. Well, I wouldn't be using it if it wasn't. This is the Stila brush, number 15. It has another side to it, which is amazing to use under the eye, or if you want to do like a precision look. Just gonna tap it right in there, rub a lot of product on there, And I'm going to take it and apply it on the inner, start with the inner part of the eye. And if you notice, I'm letting it fall, just drop right into my tear duct, into the front part of the eye as well. The color payoff is going to come from it being densely packed onto the eye. Pretty, right? And under. Just sweeping it right across. Next, I'm going to mix two shades together actually. It is Espresso. It's another matte shade. And Makeup Forever's brown as well, which is a matte, number 17. The combination of the matte with the shimmer from the gold, it makes for an incredible look. Balance is key. You don't want too much of any one thing. And I'm just going to take that, start it on the outside of the eye, where that gold, right where the gold stops, and just bring it in. Just really light strokes, just really light back and forth strokes. This is an amazing song. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but it's Adele covering an amazing song. And then just tap on the inside of the eye, still on the outside, just with any little leftover, just at this point, just to fuse that right into that gold. And then with the remaining that's on the brush, we're just gonna go under and sweep it on out. Go back and we'll clean the rest of that up in a little bit. Then I'm actually gonna go in with this 257 brush, MAC 257 brush. I'm gonna take that warmer color, that Makeup Forever color, and I am literally just going to plop it right on the inside just to create the deeper contour. This does not have to be perfect, and it's really going to start on the inside of that part of the eye where the bone, your brow bone, just starts to create from that eye socket. Now I'm going to take the shade from the Naked palette. I'm actually going to be using two colors from here to really tie the look together. I'm going to start with, let's see, get this densely packed brush, because I'm gonna pat the gold that's from there on here. And again, this is the 239 brush, and I'm going to take Half Baked from that palette, and I'm going to just lay it right on top of that gold. Just to make it really stand out. The eye just pop. I think pop is like my favorite. Cute and pop, those are my two makeup words. And cute does not work for everybody, because everyone does not want to be cute. Okay, and then I'm going to take Smog from that same palette, same Urban Decay Naked palette. I'm just going to use the same brush that I used for the brown, because it's okay. It's still the same color family and the colors are very similar. I'm just going to lay that right over there like that. And lastly, from the palette once again, oh, I said two, one more. I'm going to use Creep. It's a black color. It's a, the black has a little bit of little sparkles to it, but not glitter. It's milled very fine. I'm gonna actually lift my eyebrows so I can get in there and just add that right to the outside to make sure that I put the definition back in there for my eye socket. You don't want to lose that. Simple as that. We'll go back at the end and then blend it all together. So next I'm going to take this product by Tarte. Tarte. I love Tarte. If you continue to watch my tutorials, you will see that Tarte is probably one of my favorite lines. I love natural products, love clean products, love to eat natural, love to eat clean, everything. So with this being one of the more natural lines, I am just in love with them, and I would try just about anything they come out with. So this is called Emphasis Eyes, and it's an amazing color because it's not white. It's not white. It has this beige color to it. So I'm just going to take that and rim the inside of my eye, and with the same pencil I'm going to go under my brow, which needs some TLC. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. This is a good technique because if you're like me and your brows look a mess, it really helps camouflage any stray hairs. Please blend it. Please, please, please. You do not want to walk around looking like you just have a white line right under that eye. A little mid-work smile, hurt nobody. So now, if you can see here, it's a really brown line underneath the eye, which I use shadows to create instead of using a harsh black liner. Really smoldering, smoky, which gives it that sexy look and that oomph. And I'm using a pencil brush. It's called pencil brush just because it's really tapered at the end. It's a great brush, 210. And then I'm going to take that espresso that I used earlier and really close to the lash line this time with the point, the very tip of the brush, and extend it past my eye to nearly where the eyeshadow. I'm gonna take that shade Creep that we used earlier to create that the shape and definition back into the eye. I'm just gonna take just a regular liner brush. Okay, so that could not have been a 210 if that's a 210. This must be a 213 because this is definitely 210. And I'm gonna tap it. I'm tapping it in there because if I sweep straight across, a lot of that fallout is gonna get my eyes. So before I put my lashes on, I'm going to line my eye with the same brush, the same liner brush with Black Track. It's Black Track MAC Fluid Line. Just taking little short strokes that meet one another. And then across the top. And then I go on the inside for this part of the eye. And then just take whatever's left on that brush, rock it back and forth right on the lash line, and extend that line back out. Add a little bit more for the outside of that line, then meet it at the top. Gotta make sure you compare your lines. I'm next going to just because that we want that really, really heavy smoldering effect, I'm gonna take Teddy liner from MAC and just back and forth. Of course, we're gonna get rid of that harsh line because that is just something that I am so not a fan of. And just take that same pencil brush that we had earlier. Just smearing that right on down there. So now, just going to take a really fluffy brush, crease brush, blending brush, buffing brush, So many different things it can be called. And I'm just gonna buff that entire eye. In circular motions. Bringing it all kind of up and all together. I'm gonna take this amazing Tarte product as well. Smolder Eyes. This is, this shade is Champagne. Just because since this is something fun, going out, potential holiday look, I'm just gonna put that right on there. I'm just gonna take the same brush that I used for the gold. I'm just using the other side of it and just pressing it just to blend that right in there. Just bring it out. Okay. Lastly, we're just gonna put those lashes on and we are ready to roll. Now I already put a base on my lip. This is by, oh gosh, I love this line. I can't believe I forgot. It had a little brain fart. This is by Bite. It's a nude lip color, a warm lip color, but has a little bit of pinks in it. It's not a super beige, super light. It's brownish pink shade. Going to lay YSL lip color over top of it. This is a rose pink, and this is number 7. And just going to just pat it right on there. Just to kind of make it a little bit more sultry. I really emphasize on the inside of the lip. And there we have it. So let me get a little bit closer so you can check out the look that we did today. Feel free to send me any pictures that you've done of yourself and the looks. I would love to see them, love to see the work that you were able to recreate based off of what I did. Definitely will be more than welcome. You can follow me on my Instagram page. It's Rikki Loren, RIKKI. Loren. Rikki Loren, but it's Rikki Loren. So again, thanks for stopping by my page to check out another look done by myself, and hope to see you back here soon. Bye.